Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. This is Bobbi here with Bobbi's Lawn and Garden channel. So today's video, I'm gonna do how many times I need to charge my battery for my lawnmower. So if you guys don't know already, I use an Ego battery operated lawnmower for my business. If I have a busy day with grass cutting, I need to charge my battery. So today I have a full day. I have about 10 yards of mowing to do, so it's going to be a long day and busy day with my batteries. So I'm going to show you how long each battery usually takes and how long it will last for mowing a property. So we're at our first property right now. It's kind of like a storage garage building. They just have a few grass areas. It's a small yard. The side, the back, and there's another side to it. So we're going to start off with this property and just keep working our way down, and I'll keep you updated on how many times I need to charge my batteries for my day. So let's get started in the video. As you can see, I have two big, large batteries that I use. They are fully charged, ready to go. First, I'm going to use this one, and then once I'm all done with this one, I'll use my other one, and then I'll charge this one. Let's get started. First property down, 9 more to go. So we have our next property, and it's just right next door, so it's right and easy. This one we're going to use our bag. We're going to bag up the grass clippings. They pay extra for that, so we're going to use that. And they have a front and a backyard too. This is the second property. Some of my subscribers, they know this property as the Hosta. They have a beautiful backyard. And now it's time to mow and see how long the battery will last. All right, all finished with this backyard. And let's see how much battery we use. So for this backyard, we just use another 1 bar from the battery. So we still have 3 more on this and still a lot more grass to cut. And now it's time for the front yard. So we just finished the front yard and I'll show you what's the vertical battery. So it didn't use any bars, which is good. So we still have the 3 bars left. It was a short front yard, so it's understandable that we didn't use as much battery for it. So on to second property done, on to the third. I'm only going to show the batteries I use for mower. Obviously I use smaller batteries and other batteries for my weed whacker and my blower, but for this video purpose, I'm just gonna do my battery that I use in my lawnmower. So as you can see, I have my small battery in my charger here, but so this is the charger that I use to charge the batteries. It's called a rapid charger, so it's actually very strong and it charges the battery way faster than the smaller ones. So it allows my batteries to get charged at a faster speed and it's ready to go at a good pace. So once my battery is fully dead, we'll charge that bad boy and then we'll carry on with the day. Alright guys, so we just finished our third property and it happened. I'll show you. We officially have gone through the power of this battery, so we need to charge it. Very thankful that some of my clients allow me to charge my battery at their property. It really helps me out, so I'm able to keep charging, keep going, and it allows me to keep mowing throughout the day. So I'm very appreciative of them. So we have the charger here plugged into the wall, and we just slide it on. And there, so it's going to charge by 20%, 50%, and then 100%. That's when it's all good. So luckily I have my other battery that I can use for my next properties. All right, putting in the new battery. Oh. So we just finished our fourth property, and let's see what the battery's at. This is a much bigger property, so it does take me a little bit longer to get through. And it's at 1 bar, so we still have a little bit of power left into it. Not too bad. And while we were mowing this property, we were charging the other battery, so hopefully let's check on it. Let's see if it's fully charged now. And the battery is fully charged. Yay! We're at our fifth property now. They have a front and a back. I did a video on this. They did a no-mow May for their backyard. So hopefully now it won't be as long and my battery can take, it won't take as hard on my battery and my lawnmower. So. Finish the backyard. Let's see how many bars we have. 3 bars, so we only use 2 bars for this property. Not too bad. Let's go to our next mowing property. Okay, just finished our 7th property. It was just a small one. It just had a front and then a small backyard. I didn't film it, but it was really tiny. But so I'll show you how many bars we have. We're at 2 bars with the battery. While I was at this property, I charged the other battery, but I wasn't here too long, so it didn't go charge all the way. But I think this will be enough for the rest of the properties. So this was the 7th property. We just have 3 more to do. They're all relatively medium small, so I think we should have enough battery juice to get us through the day. But let's go and see. Alright, so after that lawn, the battery is dead. The grass was a lot longer than I thought it was, so that's why I went through the last battery. So we just have the last battery that I have with the 3 bars, and I have 2 more properties. Hopefully it can get through it, but if not, I can always charge it, so no worries. Okay, with that backyard and doing the front yard as well, we are down to 2 bars with 1 more property left. So can we do it? We will see. So we just finished our last property and we did it. We used up all the battery. We used up all the juice in the battery. We left with nothing to spare. So that's how it is to end the day off with 10 yards that I mowed with all my batteries. So just a recap of how many times I charge my batteries. We started off with 2 big batteries that were fully charged for the day. Once I was done with 1 battery, I used my other battery. I charged 1 big battery once and then another battery half of it, and that was still able to get me through 10 yards for the day. Overall, I just had to charge 1.5 batteries to get me through the day. So there's pros and cons with having electric battery operated lawnmower for your business. You just have to be cautious for charging, and just know each yard is different, but also the grass can be different too. So longer grass obviously takes more power, so you just have to be prepared for that. And luckily, I'm very thankful for my clients who do allow me to charge. I usually just have like 1 full day of mowing, and most of my business I actually do more garden work, but usually once or twice in the week I do have some full days of grass cutting. So that's why I have to plan ahead and make sure it is all ready for the day. And also weather is a factor for the grass cutting. If it's a nice sunny day and the grass is dry, it makes the grass cutting so much smoother and easier. But if it's raining and it's wet, it takes a lot more power and just more finicky with my electric mower. So I'm glad that today was a nice sunny day. Overall, just had to charge my battery 1.5 times to get me through the day for a 10-yard day. Comment down below if you have any more questions, if you want to get more into detail about battery operated lawnmowers. I'd love to try my best to answer your questions. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.